And we begin. Just my headset here. Hello! Welcome to another Friday stream. It's me, Scotty Bomb. And we are back in Atisragoth, the dwarven city of statecrafts. For those of you who have not joined me in the past, we are a little trading post of the dwarven civilization of the Silvery Armory, which is up here. This is our civilization. We are this little southern trading post here, kind of at the very just past the edge of dwarven lands, neighboring our human friends here, the Silken Realms, who we are allied with, and the idea was that the dwarves of the Silvery Armory wanted to make a proper trading post to the south, and that's what we've done. That is what we are. And things have been flourishing. Things have been going well, and I feel like that was a while ago. And we flourished into a city. We are now the dwarven city of Atisragoth, originally just an outpost, a little trade outpost, and now at long last a city in its own right. Yeah, so that's where we are. Let's get centered back on the fort here. So this is kind of our ground level. Give a little examination here. We have a way in for wagons. So hopefully we're going to start getting wagons soon. To our trade post, it is a defensible location. We got this drawbridge here, which we can pull up in the event of danger. We've also got kind of the old front entrance to the fort here, which is also defensible. We've got some traps set up. We've got some doors that can be locked, and we created some fortifications that go down directly into one of our barracks. Should try to clean some of this up. Into one of our barracks, where one of our two militias, our crossbow militia, can train. We've got some wood crafting up here because we have an abundance of wood outside. Some farming, some surface level farming we've got going on here. And we've got some guild halls for our farmers guild and our fishery guild. Down here we've moved our pasture inside because we've got floor fungus that they can eat. And we've got some animal husbandry going on. And we've also got a little animal training center over here. And then we go down to our main temple at the moment. It's kind of just a joint temple where people can gather. We've got a tomb set up, basic tomb. We've got our tavern. Don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Shamefully. It is the Lunch of Arches, where the founder of our original expedition leader, the founder and manager of our fort, is the innkeeper. Got a kitchen area over here. This is our hamster woman, Hammerman. She's a monster hunter who showed up, and I was like, yeah, we'll take in a hamster woman, absolutely. We've got just kind of like a general dormitory over here, but most of our dwarves have rooms. A little library set up, a little hospital set up as well, and just our initial kind of workshop area over here. And then our mayor's residence, our Old Iron Hands, our mayor. There we go. Bim Mishamush was nicknamed Iron Hands because he had this thing for gauntlets. He kept wanting to build gauntlets. And he's actually banned the export of gloves because he's really into them. So, yeah. Got a couple of artifacts that we've created as well, including a Idashidos, artifact Iron Chain, and of course, Usan Ob, a platinum short sword, which I believe we actually just assigned to our captain of the guard. Yeah, as a as a symbol of his office. We also just assigned a dungeon master. We haven't quite filled out his quarters yet, because we need to go down for that. We need to go down, 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 down. Here we've got what I've been calling the Cavern Expedition level. We built some smelters down here because we were mining from some of the surrounding areas. We also have a defensible spot here with trapdoor and a door and some cage traps just in case some bad stuff happens. Why is this dwarven child naked? Why is that dwarven child naked? We need to do something about that. Then we go further down, further down, further down, all the way down. We discovered these caverns. We actually had dug right through them, so it took us a while to find the caverns. And these caverns go down 100 Z levels. It is nuts. Yeah. But we did start to build down on the cavern level. So we've moved some of our quarters down here. That was last time we played. We're building out a new tavern area in here. This is the Cavernous Drinker Tavern. Because we're going to really start moving our dwarven residents down into the deeper area, I think. This is our Captain of the Guard's quarters, our Dungeon Master's quarters. And yeah, we've started to build a dungeon. So, Statecrafts has come quite a long way. It is now a city. It was meant to be just a trading post. So I think I've set kind of a goal for it, kind of an end goal at this point, which is the point where we are declared a barony, I think is where we'll retire and let the computer take over, because Statecrafts was never really meant to be... we got a little bit of like risky farmland out here open to the caverns. It's a bit risky. Sometimes flying stuff can get in. We did create a little trap over here just in case, but we needed this still to be able to get some beverages. So anyway, the point is, we were never aiming for a mountain home. This is an outpost beyond the borders of our dwarven civilization. And so the plan here, I think, is just to end when we become a barony. And then we'll maybe start a new one. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, we've got work to do. So let's get to it. Now, as I recall, the Captain of the Guard would like 13 cages and chains in the dungeon. So that was one of the things we were working on. I'm pretty sure we set someone to work on that. Fairly confident that that is what we have done. And yet here I see, yes, 13 iron chains need to be forged. Okay, so we did set that. One thing I didn't do is go downstairs where I've got another forge area set up. We're going to create a new area here. We're going to call this Lower Workshop. We're going to assign, and there we go. So now we'll pop in here. I feel like we should assign someone here. What's the work order? This is the mint, basically. I'd like also, actually, to... Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build another workshop down here, too. Just another metalsmith. I don't have a fire-safe anvil. I need to make an anvil. All right, we'll queue up an anvil. Anvil. Iron Hmm. Iron anvil. There we go. So we're going to queue up an anvil so we can make another forge. Because I want to set one of our armor smiths to work permanently. I think that's the plan. Making stuff, basically. We have some clothes queued up, right? Yeah, we do. People are making clothes when they can. Merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. Oh, it's autumn. I wasn't paying attention to the merchant caravan. Has arrived. So we need a trader at the depot. Oh, he's conducting a meeting right now. Why is he conducting a meeting? Oh, because BIM is... Because BIM is the mayor and he's having a meeting. All right. Well, let's start moving some stuff up. What do we got? What do we got to trade? We've got finished goods. Bring that up. Barn block bin. Let's see what we've got. 4 finished goods in there. 44 finished goods in there, worth quite a bit. Coins. Yes, we want to trade coins. We've been minting gold coins, which we can definitely use for trade. We got lots of bars and blocks. Bring this one up. It's valuable. That might be gold, actually, which we want to turn into coins. A little armor, a little ammo. Do I not have any cut gemstones? That's just stone. I'm looking for... do I not have any cut gems at the moment? I mean, maybe I don't. All right, well, we'll bring up some of these valuable stuff here. Some of this valuable stuff. Oh, I can look at what's inside them. Okay. Haha! Finding something out today. All right, what do we got in here? We got... no, I actually want to hold on to that stuff. Or do I? Actually, I think they wanted water skins or something. Yeah, that's why we made a bunch of water skins. That sounds right. Oh, that's why this is so expensive. It's got an artifact in it. Yeah, we're not going to bring this up then. We're not trading that artifact at this time. This one's got a bunch of gold coins. We'll definitely bring that up. Nothing in that bin. This one has blocks. This one has assorted stuffs. This has a bunch of our weapons. We've got a bunch of mugs and stuff in here. Of miscellaneous value. We might actually consider trading a bunch of these mugs. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm in the mood to trade here. This is very valuable because we've got uncut gold in there. I want that brass. I want that brass. I want that brass. I want that brass and that steel. You know what? Maybe we trade some of our gold bars. We've got access to a lot of gold at the moment. We got some bronze and tin. More blocks. Lots more blocks. Here's our cut gems. Take that. There's our gem bin. Gems are good trading. They're useful, but they're good trading. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. We'll bring that up for now. Don't think we need to bring up anything else. That's quite a bit of value we're bringing up. So yeah, let's bring up that. And then we just need Bim to head up to the depot. And there's the diplomacy. So, Iron Hands Misamush meets with the outpost liaison, Minkot Ramektulon. Minkot says, I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Naturally, let's discuss your situation. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of the realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course, there are responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable to recommend for elevation? This literally, I just said as we started the the stream that I was going to be satisfied when we became a barony, and Minkot shows up and he's like, "Would you like to be a barony?" Wow, we're on the cusp of retiring this fort. Then that's okay. That's okay. We'll do this. We'll do this up, and we'll get our baron set up, and we'll get him. We'll get him properly accounted for. Of course, I have a recommendation. Now, who should be the Baron of Tisragoth? I think that it's pretty obvious. I mean, good old Iron Hands, Bim. He's been the mayor for a long time. He's very popular. He showed up very popular. He's worked hard, and he's been a good mayor. But he's not the person who set out to make this trade outpost. He's not the person who founded a Tisragoth. And I think that deserves reward. And so I think founder should, our current manager, he's the guy who should be elevated to Baron. He's the guy who should be given this tremendous honor. So that is what we're doing. Do we have requests for next year's caravan? I mean, we'll be probably retiring before next year, so this might be a short stream tonight. Though I may end this stream to finish up the recording and then do like a shorter something else, maybe Vampire Survivors after. We'll see. Or I might just start a new fort. But I'll probably stop so that I can upload this as a separate video first. So, but we'll get our Baron set up first. That might take the rest of the evening, just by itself. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here. What do we need? What could we use? We could use some weapons. We've been starting to make stuff, but I don't know. You know what? We need clothes. Is what we need. We need clothing. We're just not making clothing fast or efficient enough. So let's order robes, tunics, dresses, coats, cloaks, gloves, socks, shoes, just basic stuff, leggings, trousers, and some hoods as well. Sure. Because that's what we really need, is in particular, we need clothing. So of course, they'll gouge us for that. They'll want toys and quivers. We can make toys and quivers. That is definitely something we can do. All right, so. Guess he hasn't been appointed yet. That's okay. Need Bim to show up here. Get to work. There he comes. Hey, all right. We're still waiting for some of the stuff to get brought up. All right, Tisragoth and the surrounding lands have been made a barony. And Iron Hands Misamush has been re-elected mayor. So, we are now a barony, and we have a baron. Founder is now the baron. I want to take a look at him, but it's not letting me open it from here. That's okay. Where is founder? There he is. Lore Flaxen Relics. Founder Engigzeneg. He is the new baron. Obviously he needs stuff. Nobles, of course, have certain needs and requirements. He needs a decent study. At the moment, he has but a meager study. He needs decent quarters, a decent dining room, and his own dedicated tomb. And we are going to get right to work on all of that. That's going to be our goal for tonight. I know we were building a dungeon, but you know what? We have been blessed. Our fort is now the southernmost part of the realm. I'm going to say that it kind of like now extends down this way a little bit. This area has maybe been claimed. And, I mean, who are the humans going to be to disagree with that? Nobody. That's who. Plus, I mean, they're making out like bandits trading with us as it is. So, we have a little bit of work to do for our dungeon master, too, actually. What does he need? He needs a weapon rack, a cabinet, an armor stand. He needs some stuff. Do we have any of that built yet? No. Okay, so I don't suppose somebody made that anvil. Looks like they did. All right, so let's queue up a couple things here. Let's get a couple things on the go before we do the trading, and then we'll get to work building a proper home for our baron. I wanted a new metalsmith. No fire safe anvil. Didn't I? I queued up an anvil. I queued up an anvil. Got dwarves laying down on the job here. All right. This is fine. It's fine. What else did he need? Don't remember what all my hotkeys are. There we go. What else did he need? He needed a cabinet. Do we have a cabinet built? No. Okay. It's funny, really. It's funny is what it is. All right. Well, let's build a cabinet. First things first. Just make me a rock cabinet. Make me an armor stand. Make me a weapon rack. Somebody just get to work down there and do that. All right, let's get the trading done. We've got trading to do. We're still waiting for 3 items to get brought up. A Baroness Consort is visiting. Excuse me? Lore? Where are you, Lore? He's got a lover. But he doesn't have a Baroness Consort. He's not married to anybody. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Take me to this Baroness Consort. Show her to me by this kangaroo. Baroness Consort Cathrock Atirabach. Her husband is Equa Itluderai. Is this a human? This is a human. This is the wife of the human baron who's coming to visit. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. Let's hurry up and get some stuff going on here. Bring me my things. Bring me the things I need. So I can make trade happen. There we go. Okay. Oh, and then... Seriously? Iron Hands? Seriously? You went and had a drink right then? Get to the depot. They're not going to stick around forever. Don't store an item in the bin. Come on, man. There we go. Coming back to trade at the depot. I'd like to trade with these people before they leave. Okay, there we go. We can trade now. All right, so what did they bring? Mountain Home sent a lot of wood. I don't remember ordering wood. Oh, good. They brought some clothes. I must have ordered clothes last time, too. That's good. We're going to need that. Cloth as well. We can definitely use some cloth. Some leather, a little bit of leather. All stuff that we could make ourselves in theory, but it's just easy to do. Having someone else doing it. Some leaves and fruit, some fish, a little bit of meat. We could use drink, actually. I mean, we'll take all the plump helmets off here. We can always use some extra plump helmets. You brought some exotic cheeses as well. Sure, why not? We'll take some exotic cheese. We'll buy your trousers. We'll buy your leggings. We'll buy your... prepared water buffalo eye. Dwarves and their tastes. We'll buy your shoes. Maybe not this Mastercraft reindeer leather shoe. Oh, it is the matching leather shoe to that one, though. All right. It's expensive, but it's worth it. We'll buy your robes. We'll buy your cloaks. We'll buy your coats. We'll buy your socks. And then we'll sell you some stuff. Not sure about these mugs. I brought them up, but you know what? I'm not sure about them. I'm not sure I want to sell them. We'll definitely sell you some gems, though. We've got tons of gems. Tons of gems. And coins. We got tons of coins, too. Let's start with that. Yes. We've got 7 grand worth of coins, and they are yours to take. Please and thank you. So, we still need another 2,000 value. We can easily make that up here. We'll send along some of our exquisitely cut gemstones. Not all of them, but some of them. Some of these lower value ones, too. The Dwarves of Tisragoth. We'll hold on to a few, though, because you never know if someone gets taken by a strange mood. They might need some quality cut gems. Lest they go mad! Where are we here? Okay, he's making some value now. Still not too happy with his profit, though. Must be getting close to happy, though. I don't want to give you all my gems, and I'd like to gift some of them to the Mountain Home, too. Still not happy with his profit. He's making out like a bandit. You're going to leave me making a pretty lean gift to the mountain home. Okay, that was enough. What if we... Yeah, there we go. Okay. He's happy with that. Is there anything else we want before we wrap this up, though? That is the question. We could buy some cloth. It wouldn't be that much more, and we can certainly afford it. I mean, we've got tons of trade value still. It'll only be another 600 for a bunch of sheep wool. Maybe that's what we'll do. How much can we... There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm happy with that. So we'll trade for that. Boink. And then we will offer a gift to the mountain home. We'll offer some of our finest cut gems, of course. 3,200 gold worth of... let's throw in a couple gold bars, too. Sure. 3,500 dwarven coins worth of gifts seems good. Seems ecstatic with the trading. Excellent. Okay, so we've done some trade. We can put away everything. We can put everything away. Hey. So we'll take all this back. Did miss one. And no trader is needed. Iron Hands, you can go. All right. Feel good with the trading. We did some good trade. What are you up to, Cathrock? Kathy here. Felt good talking to an acquaintance. Who are you acquainted with that you're hanging out here? You have a passing acquaintance with Millstone and a passing acquaintance with Lead Urvaldlulter. Not a master of the Dwarven language yet. I'm working on it. Okay. Okay. So, a couple things on the go. Couple things on the go. Ho. So, we've got this tomb area over here. This is just kind of our general tomb area. But our Baron's going to want a nice tomb. Maybe we put it near his home. I know that a lot of players do that. We need to scout out a spot for his manor, too. Because we're going to make this guy a mansion. He deserves it. He's earned it. The question is where? This is kind of general residences for our dwarves. Over here is kind of like our dungeon area, our justice department. Down here we've got our secondary, our lower crafting area, which we're working on. Anybody started work on this? Yeah, they've made the armor stand. That's awesome. What are the chances we're going to be able to actually build that workshop finally? Though we are close to the end. I do want a proper workshop. I still don't have that anvil built. I'm sure I queued one up, didn't I? Did I not queue up an iron anvil? Do I not have enough iron? Is that the problem? I am. I'm out of iron. That's the problem. All right. We need some iron. We need to smelt some iron. Oh, we're making steel right now. That's what's going on. Okay, well, let's make a steel anvil. Is steel iron... Is steel fire safe? I mean, I would assume it has to be, right? It would have to be, right? Okay, so no iron anvil. Make me a steel anvil. That would also explain why we're not making iron chains. So we're going to change this order. We're going to change this order. We're going to change this order to steel chains. We need 13 of them. If we've got steel on the go, let's do it. There's one of our Crundles. The Crundles are creatures from the caverns. They live deep beneath the earth. They're kind of insectoid. Tiny underground monster with large claws and horns, walks on two legs, is dangerous when encountered in large numbers. We caught a couple of them and we trained them up, and they're just now kind of like around. They're like pets. Oh, he's bonded to somebody. Look at that. He bonded to Crundle. Oh, because they trained. That's fair. That one is injured. It got beat up somehow. I'm not even sure how it got injured, but it's been sickly and injured since we caught it. The other one that's kicking around is in much better health. So that's good. This sword technically belongs. We can take that off display now. Sure, we have something else worthwhile. We do have the bracelet. We'll display that. Someone's happy and singing. Some of the kids playing this. This child is naked. Go put on some clothes, Doran Dussenbombrek. Just bought a whole bunch of them. I just emptied my vault buying clothes for you, dwarves. Go put something on your body. Good God. All right. So. Let's, the armor stand was built, so we'll, what? But you built the stand. Dwarves. It's because it hasn't been moved out of the workshop yet. No, Cathrock. Though you are a high-ranked Baron Consort, I mean, surely you've got better things to do than come live at a Dwarven Fortress to kill monsters. Also, we've got like 4 or 5 monster slayers already living in our fort, and we haven't really found an effective way down into the caverns yet because they're so vast. They're cavernous. But obviously, they're caverns. But I mean, look, the ground is nowhere in sight. Like, I actually think we're pretty safe where we are, simply because, like, I don't know that anything can even get up into our fort. Short of something flying, but we haven't seen anything fly up here yet, so hard to say. Hard to say. So we need to figure out where we're going to put this mansion. I don't want it too far from everything else, obviously. Again, this is our Justice Department, so I'd feel weird putting it down over here. Kind of tempted to put it in this pillar. How far down does this pillar go? This pillar goes down all the way. All the way down. It wouldn't be the most spacious, but it would be kind of cool, right? If we hollowed this out? Maybe if it was a bit bigger. I feel like it's not quite spacious enough to be a good and proper... Like, even if we polished it up, even if we did some engraving in there, put some nice stuff in there, I feel like that's just not big enough to be a proper mansion. Though it would be cool. I will admit, it would be cool. If it was just a bit bigger. We could come down over this way. We've got our temple area up here, too. We could come off the temple area. I'm really proud of this temple, and last time, one of our dwarves did build Romlem Tengak Gomosash, an artifact musical instrument made of bituminous coal. It is a zag of incredible quality. Of unbelievable quality. We set it up in our shrine to the greatest god in our pantheon, the Tenebrous Rabbit, god of celebrations and cheer, which is just a rad sounding deity, honestly. There's a statue of him in his dwarven guise. We've engraved the floor, set up a nice dark, like, because he's the Tenebrous Rabbit. He's a deity that is wrapped in shadow, joyous, celebratory shadow. We put a musical instrument in there. I'm super happy with that. Set up a couple other shrines as well. We can even go another level up. Give him his, like, own level. And put it, like, maybe a little more in between. I don't know. I feel like as a high-ranking dwarf, he should be lower, right? He should be lower down. So maybe we go down to Z level minus 53 and set him up down here. I think we could carve out a very nice place for him. Some rock crystal and some amethyst down here we should make use of. Can always use gems. Gems makes for good tradings. Some goods as tradings. This would be a sweet space if we could get over here, but I think that's a little too far. Because I was thinking we could make like a bridge over, but that's a little too far from where we've already built some stuff. A bridge leading over would be rad, though. Like his own little private, like, area. On that note, we could just build over here. Like, we could extend this over here. Yeah, and then we'll build it in here. That's what we'll do. Okay, yeah. Okay, we figured it out. Took a little thinking, but we figured it out. Because we're going to extend up this way anyway with these rooms eventually and build more housing up here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it defensible, though. We're going to make it defensible, though. So we're going to install, I think, doors here. We'll build walls for the bridge. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, we'll get our miners at work. We'll get our miners to the job of doing the thing. Do we have access to that armor stand yet? I'd like to get... We probably have the cabinet at least, right? Please tell me we at least have the cabinet. Yes, we do. Okay. Because that armor stand hasn't been moved out of the... There we go. Okay. Another petition. No, we don't need any more monster hunters right now. Like, I appreciate it. I do. Don't want to suggest I don't. I like the offer. I certainly do like that people want to help keep me safe. Yeah, I've got an idea what we're gonna do. Dungeon Master needs needs quarters. Oh, he's only got modest quarters at the moment. They're just modest. I mean, we just put a cabinet in there. Does that make it less modest? It does not. All right. Unfortunately, we made his quarters rather small, so maybe that's what we'll do. Is we'll extend it out a bit. Don't suppose somebody built that weapon rack? No, not yet. Okay. All right. Hey, we found some zircons. Awesome. All right, so we need to build some stuff. We need to build some floor. We need to build a bridge here. What are we going to build it out of? We could build it out of gold. A golden bridge leading to our Baron's place. That would be pretty cool. Petrified wood. We've got blocks. We've got diorite blocks. So easy enough to make it out of diorite. It wouldn't cost us much to make it out of diorite. Kind of like the idea of making it out of gold. It is our Baron's place. Founder's put in a lot of work here, and he deserves a nice place. Golden Bridge. Only going to take 2. I don't know. That feels ostentatious. That feels like too much. He's not our king. He's our Baron. You know what? We've got the diorite blocks. We'll make it out of diorite. And then we will also build walls here. Oh, we don't have access to it yet. Okay. Kind of want to dig out that jade as well. Or sorry, that green zircon. And once this has been claimed, we'll... All right, so we now have the bridge. We'll build some walls just to make it defensible. That's really the plan here. We'll also do diorite. You know what? I do want them to be fortification walls, though. I want you to be able to see through them. So we're going to do a fortification there, and we're going to do a fortification here. And then we'll actually put a wall here once somebody's picked up this zirconite. Oh, Founder's laying down some laws now too. He is saying splints can't be exported. I mean, fair, reasonable. We might have to assign a new manager too. Where is the management office? This is the management office at the moment. He might not be able to be our tavern keeper anymore either. Nope, he still is. He is the Baron of Statecrafts, but he is also the keeper of our tavern. I mean, the man's doing good work. Why is our bookkeeper assigned here? That must be the bookkeeper's office then. Well, where's the manager's office? There's the manager's office. Okay, well, who could we assign as a new manager even? We have a couple organizers. Obviously, Founder is the best at it, but I mean, if he's going to be taking over if he's already working as our tavern keeper and he's going to be taking over as Baron, maybe it is time. We've got this other trader who's not actually working as a trader because Bim is still working as a trader. Our mayor he's a great trader. He really is. She's adequate. We could switch her in, I suppose. She's adequate negotiator and intimidator, adequate persuader, skilled appraiser, adequate judge of intent, and a competent comedian, actually. Bim's got so many excellent skills, but I mean, he is working as the mayor as well. And we just saw he was splitting trade and doing meetings, so maybe it's time to assign someone else as our trader and get Iron Hands off that job. Good news is Broker also doesn't need an office, so she can just get to work. It still doesn't deal with our management problem, though. Now, a broker and a manager can be the same person. That's not terrible. We could just assign any old dwarf, too, and, I mean, they wouldn't be good at it, but they'd gain the skills eventually, right? Our bookkeeper could also be our manager. That's not a terrible idea. But I mean, she's doing good work. We've got our scholar too. I mean, he's not doing a ton of scholarship at the moment. We don't have a lot of books. We don't have stuff for him to write with. I don't know. I just don't want to leave too much on Founder's plate, right? I suppose we could remove him as bartender as well. That's possible. Do we have anybody else who would make an excellent tavern keeper? Old Iron Hands, of course. We've got this miller. Don't have anybody doing milling at the moment. So we've got quite a few people actually who have basic skills for this, who could do the job, which would take something off of Founder's plate. I mean, we're not making lye at the moment. Nope. We got 2 lye makers. We don't need 2 lye makers. Maybe we reassign Asteth here as the new tavern keeper of the Lunch of Arches. Let Founder retires from his tavern keeping duties because he's now a noble. He's been ennobled by the land. He has nobility work to do. I think that's reasonable. I think that's pretty good. Our main stockpile's getting really full of stuff. Why is this copper cage not activated? Hey, look, a steel anvil. Finally, it took way too much time to make simply because I didn't know we were out of iron. And we'll use the steel anvil. And, I mean, what's nearby? Got a ton of nearby rock salt. Might as well use that. People are putting on the new clothes. Happy to see. Not the dwarven child, I note, who's still running around naked. Still running out with his bum out. Just letting it all hang out. Just a weird naked dwarven child. Um, I mean, that's a baby. Babies can be naked. Okay, let's get back to work here. So we've built out this. Ooh, and we hit some more stuff. We will smooth this up for our dungeon master. We will put the weapon rack in. Still not built. Still not built. Oh, good. Someone's working on it right now. Everybody's thirsty down here. We're running out of drink. This is a problem. This is a real problem. I mean, there is a well. We'll need to build another one of those at some point, too. Okay, are you now happy with your room? No. Okay. He's happy with his room, but his room is enormous. That's why he's happy with his room. What if we put in a little bit of engraving? We engrave a little bit of your room. Would you be happy with that? Would that make you satisfied with your room? Because, God help me, I need to go and build a whole Baron's office here. Did want to build a wall here. What is this? This is microline. So let's build some microline construction so that it's at least matching the color, if not the texture. I don't suppose I have a table to give him. Yeah, I do. Nice. And this is his dining room. Do I have a chair to give him? I do. I have a couple thrones. Just give him a diorite throne. Oh, he's sleeping. He's not even working. That is the dungeon master. Are you happy with your room yet? Because, I mean, the captain of the guard is happy with his room. Hammer Dwarf is visiting. He's going to be asking to join to hunt monsters soon enough, I'm sure. All right. Dungeon Master has to be getting happy with things. He's got almost all the stuff that he wants. Yeah, there it is. No, don't need any more monster hunters at this time. I say thee nay. The merchants are getting ready to go, but those are the merchants from our homeland. There we go. Now he's happy. We've done enough engraving to please him. Okay, so now that the dungeon master is taken care of, we're going to we'll put in some wall here. Fine. And this will lead into the baronial suite. kind of mapping it out in my brain at the moment. Just one sec. So, he needs a grand office. Essentially, he needs a throne room. So, I want to give him a door. So you know what? We'll just put the door here. This will be the door, and then it just comes in this way, and then there's that. This will be his hall. This will be his grand hall. And then this way will be his bed chambers. Put a little reading nook in there. My thinking is we'll maybe order some glass and put some windows in. And then over here will be his dining room. Same thing here. We'll get some glass in there. Yeah. Let's dig it out. We need a bed. Proper oaken bed. You that naked child? You are that naked child. Why are you still naked? You're 1 year old. That's why you're naked. All right. I'll allow it, Doran. Only because you're 1 year old. Nobody cares that we can see your butt. For now. Thob. Shemedek. Thob Shemedek. Our captain of the guard. Yes, he now has Usan Ob with him. A platinum short sword, which we have decided is the symbol of the captain of the guard. One of the first artifacts made in our fortress, actually. And actually, we also granted the mayor a ring as a symbol of the mayorship. I think we're going to do the same for founder here. As a I think Tonoma goes here. I think the stone amulet. Tunomakos. Tetrahedrite amulet. Artifact quality. All craft dwarf ship, of course, of the highest quality. Circled with bands of oval tetrahedrite. It's got a symbol of a dwarf in ibex bone, of Litast, entrance smith the dwarf. On the item is an image of the Help of Tar, the platinum short sword of Usin Ob, is commemorated. The bracelet, an image of a Plains Titan in tetrahedrite, and of a forgotten beast in gold. The chain, ironically, actually does relate to the founding of our thing, which would be a really cool thing to assign to him, but he can't walk around with a chain. Like literally just a giant chain. That's not something he can walk around with. So I think we'll grant him one of our artifact amulets. I think Tunomakos will now become the symbol of the Baron. So we will also take it off display. And we will assign something else for display. But what? Not a bed, obviously. And not a body part, either. The bracelet's already on display. The chain is already on display. Idashidos. We're not going to display some cheese. That seems weird. Seems like a weird thing to do. We're going to need to make a coffin. I don't know that I have any other globs of tallow. Put one of those on display. I don't think I have any other artifacts that aren't already on display. I suppose we could do the artifact millstone somebody made. Until we use it, it might as well go on display. I mean, sure. Sure, why not? We've got some skulls. Make a totem. Do the thing. Alright. Accidentally hit the wrong button. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Hey, we finally built the thing. Alright, I want a metalsmith. I have a legendary weaponsmith over here not making weapons. And I don't want that anymore, so... we're going to assign you there, and then you're going to be able to start making weapons just as soon as I figure out what kind of weapons I want you to make. At the moment, I don't know what that will be. Alright, so what exactly does Founder need? He needs one armor rack and one armor stand, 2 chests, and a cabinet. So we'll start queuing some of that stuff up. He's also going to need a coffin. So this stone crafter right here, you can begin work on a... coffin. Don't care what it's made of. Over here, I need 2 coffers. I need a cabinet. I need an armor stand. I need a weapon rack. To start. Let's start with that. Miner's getting to work. Nice to see. Still don't have any drink coming from over here, hey? You know what, we've got seeds in here, but we're going to need to put plants in here too, very specifically. So that we can brew properly, we're going to need to put plump helmets in here. Plump helmets can go in there. Oh, something born? One of our children has grown up. Merchants have left. Minting gold coins going on. Nice to see. Nice to see. And some migrants have arrived. Oh boy. Oh boy. We don't have anywhere for them to live right now. Population is going up. All right. Who's showing up? We've got a ranger, another ranger. Oh boy. Another trapper. Another fish cleaner, which we don't really need. A butcher. We don't actually have a butcher. An herbalist. 2 pressers. I don't even know what pressers do. I guess they press stuff. That makes sense. Probably in the mill. There's a peasant. We've got another dwarven child. Yet another dwarven child. Bunch of children. Oh my god, so many children. Somebody showed up with all their kids. All of their kids. I don't suppose I have some doors made. I do. Oh, good. Because I moved the plump helmets here. Uh-oh. There's a barrel in here. Maximum 1 barrel. So I don't want you putting seeds in that barrel. So we're going to need more rooms as well, and we might as well get working on that right after we're done with the Baron's place. So we'll start carving out a few more rooms. Come on. Ah, my mouse is being finicky. The finickiest mouse in the land. We're gonna have this bend around this way. And then we're gonna have it come up this way. I don't want to make it quite as uniform as the other rooms. Just because I want it to be a little more dynamic, that's all. Nope, that's not going to work. But that will work. What did we get? We got like 58. Boy, someone else showed up. Who else showed up? Where's that other new arrival? don't see another new arrival. So many dwarves. So hopefully this will be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new rooms. Hopefully will be enough. Let's queue up some more beds. No, we need a proper work order here. We're gonna need 12 new beds ASAP. We're gonna need to cut down some more wood soon. Obviously finish the Baron's room first. No, you put the seeds in the barrel, you bastards. You've ruined everything. Oh, not the end of the world, but not very efficient. Dwarves aren't very efficient with seeds and barrels. All right, so this has been carved out, which means we can now get to work smoothing it. Smoothing it. Smooth. Want a nice smooth place for the Baron. Yeah. Ooh, a lot of gemstones down here. Absolutely everybody's come to help smooth, because I have everybody set to help with smoothing. That was a mistake. I didn't want to put that there. Bed. Here. An oaken bed. A door. Literally any door will do. A steel chain. Put a bucket in there too. But that'll be the first of our cells. It's going to be the beginning of our dungeon. We're going to call this the Department of Justice. It'll be our first cell. We need to get some doors in here. We'll keep it uniform. uniform with the front door. Some diorite doors. A masterpiece mudstone coffin. Perfect. That couldn't have gone better. It should be a masterpiece. Because we're going to make it into the tomb for our Baron. And the tomb is going to be down here. I think I messed that up. There we go. And that'll be the founder's tomb. Important dwarves like to have a tomb prepared for them. They like to know that they're going to be going somewhere real nice when they die. It's kind of how they roll. Carving out these rooms for our new guests, our new residents, actually. We are a metropolis. Wow. The dwarven metropolis of Tisragoth. Love to see it. Still waiting for a door to appear there. Yeah. There we go. Our first prison in our Department of Justice. We need 15 now because we got more people. That's unfortunate, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Right, do we have a good throne? I don't need that. I don't need that. Come on. My mouse is being a little finicky. I'm worried it might be dying. So. Baron needs a throne. A throne of petrified wood. I like that. I like that a lot. Our Baron needs that masterwork bed for sure. Actually, hold on. Which one was the masterwork bed? Don't remember what the symbols mean. I'm going to look it up real quick. One sec. Dwarf Fortress. Masterwork. Dwarf Fortress quality. Alright, so he didn't make a masterwork bed. It looks like he made an exceptional quality bed, which is still fine. We can use exceptional quality. We'll take the red one of exceptional quality, I think. That'll be the bed for our Baron. That in the higher quality bed actually does enhance the quality of the room. So we're actually going to see about the quality of the throne that we're putting into. So we've got quality. So this is superior quality. This is exceptional. This is masterwork. There is a masterwork diorite throne, and that is what we're going to take. The Baron deserves nothing less. An exceptional quality diorite table, I think, will do as well. We're going to need tables down here in the... You know what? He doesn't need a table here. He just needs a throne from which to make decisions. We're going to save the tables for the dining room. And we're going to give him all 3 of these quality ones. Lots of diorite, but I mean, we've got the diorite. All right, so I don't suppose any of the other furniture got built. No, not yet. All right, we do have some coffers. We have a masterwork diorite coffer. We did get that masterwork mudstone coffin as well, which we'll get in there. Hold on. We're going to put it right in the middle. Do we have an armor stand yet? Not yet. Okay, that stuff's still being built. All right. All right, he's at work on that stuff, so that's good. Did we not build a cabinet then? Maybe it's just not completed yet? Hard to say. All right, so we can officially declare this a tomb. We're going to have to make it nicer. I know. This is Founder's Tomb. He's not super happy with it yet. He has a grave, but he needs a nicer one. So we are going to smooth it out. All right, and now we can assign him his new office. And we can assign him his new bedroom. And we can assign him his new dining hall. And then we can see how he likes it. That's not part of his room. There we go. So, how are we off to start here? Okay, he's happy with the bedroom and the dining hall. They're both quite big. They're smooth. He's pretty happy with those. He's not too happy with his study yet, but his study doesn't have all of the stuff in it that we need. Yet. We're getting there. We're going to get there. Also, I mean, he's got exquisite quality stuff in here. I do want to get a chest in here. We've got some exquisite quality ones. I think maybe that's what we'll use. Do we have the armor stand yet? No. That's still being constructed. Alright, well, we're working on it. We're going to need more doors right away, too. We're going to need someone to start making some doors. No, we need to place a lot of these. We're just going to say, use the closest material. That's literally all the doors we have. Obviously, there's something wrong with that door. Okay, weird. Somebody put it there. So we need to queue up some doors. Let's have the upstairs stonecrafter queue up some doors. Just make, sure, 10 doors. 10 doors will do. I do have a microline cabinet up here. Did I not set this lower workshop stockpile to include furniture? I did. Maybe because I didn't say total quality, core quality. maybe that will help. They'll store some of the furniture down here, so it's not taking quite as long to get stuff down. So at the moment, they go up, they go down. It's a pain in the butt. Let's get some beds. Let's get some beds. Alright, that tomb is now smoothed out. Is he happy with it now? Still not quite. Let's get some engraving in here then. I want one of the engravings specifically to be a specific thing. I want some of the gravings to be about him specifically. And I don't remember what his actual name is. Lore Engigzeneg. 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 And this will be related to a Tisrigoth. And then we'll have some other engraving that could just be whatever. The engravings over here can be just whatever. But this one's going to be an engraving of him, and this one's going to be an engraving of a Tisrigoth itself, because he founded it. He's still not too happy with his study. Still doesn't have his armor and weapon racks, though, and that's part of the problem. So we're going to get that. Now I know we made an armor stand. A masterpiece rock salt weapon rack. I couldn't have asked for more than a masterwork weapon rack. Could not have worked out better. Don't suppose you've made some of those doors for me upstairs? Nope, not yet. So this engraved wall is an image of the dwarves by Kib Kelsashas. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of statecrafts by the violent barricade of the Silvery Armory in the early spring of 100. Perfect. And this one, work on the floor is an image of Lore Flaxen Relics, the dwarf and dwarves by Astesh Et Tulzeneg. Lore Flaxen Relics is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the appointment of the dwarf Lore Flaxen Relics to the position of the violent barricade. I mean, it would have been better if he was being appointed to the position of Baron, but I mean, I'll take it. It's about him. We don't need you to kill those things. Someone had a baby girl. Our mechanic. did establish them. Didn't I? Hall of Moths. Did I forget to establish a guild hall? No, I must have forgotten about that from last time. So that's the problem with taking like a week or two off between sessions, is that you forget sometimes that you promised to make a guild hall. Whoopsie. Whoops. Not the end of the world. And again, we are going to be retiring Tisragoth at the end of tonight, I believe. Kind of like the idea of him having his throne and having like his weapons and armor stand kind of on display next to him. Wish that it would actually display stuff, though. That would be nice. What else did people put up? The symbol of the silvery armory. Sitter strange charcoal of the tax of wheeling. Deity of trade and jewels. Just toads. Just pictures of toads. Catapult parts. I mean, we should probably have put images of stuff he likes, right? What are the things that he likes? Oh, he wants to be with family, and he'd like to do some martial training. Interesting. I mean, he has a lover. Marry your lady, man. You're the Baron now. Who's going to stop you? Oh, he very easily falls into love and develops positive feelings. A turnaround after a new romance in 100. Yeah, he used to be quite ornery, actually. Licks his lips when he's nervous. His preferences, he likes the color pine green. He likes bituminous coal, a pewter, praise, Yakov. Oh, he could have built the armor racks out of bituminous coal if I'd known that. Likes gems, gauntlets, splints, llamas for their wool, in the words of the watchful gloss. When possible, he prefers to consume bat, sheep cheeses, pendant, amaranth beer, and kennef seed oil. He absolutely detests mosquitoes. He likes llamas, though. You could get some pictures of llamas in there. I thought you had decent quarters. He has a servant's burial chamber? No, you don't. I just engraved that place. All right, obviously we need to make it nicer. We will do so. And you know what? I know a way to make something nicer. You deserve it, buddy. You deserve it. Symbol of the silvery armory. Deity of charity, generosity, and sacrifice of metals, making a submissive gesture. A rose-cut gem. He does like gems, so that works. There, how's a golden floor do for you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Doesn't mind a golden floor. Still not too happy with his study, though. We're going to have to do a little bit of work here. Some masterwork quality stuff in there. He's happy with that. He's got all of the storage that he wants. He's got a new quarters, so I don't suppose I've got him set up in any quarters over here still, because I can unassign him and I can assign someone new who doesn't have a room yet. Yeah, he does. So, Founder, you're no longer needed in this room. This room is not for you. I'm going to give it to literally anybody else. A cheesemaker. You and your husband can live there. Because you don't need 2 rooms. I just built you a palace. Mr. Baron. And we can unassign you that other study as well. You don't need it anymore. So we will give it to our broker maybe for now. No, you know what? We'll give it to our chief medical dwarf for the time being. I mean, it's right by. The little hospital we've got here, so we might as well. Not that you need a study, but I mean, it's something for now. And it means that it's not the Baron study anymore, because this is the Baron study. Do some engraving. Engraving ups the value of a room. We'll lay down some fancy floor too. Why not? Not gold. That was weird. Oh, because the throne's there. I can't build under the throne. Because it's too heavy. That's okay. Let's do this then. Got a bunch of jet. Orthoclase. Kind of looking for something red. Don't really have anything red, though. Got a bunch of schist blocks. Tons of right? Tons of it. Got some brass. Could do brass. Don't have a lot of jet anymore because I used that all at the Tenebrous Rabbit's place. The microline is a nice blue, and we do have a lot of it lying around. It's literally right there. Got a stray cow. Another monster hunter? Yep. Don't need no monster hunters. Got lots of them. Are you liking your place yet? Still merely a decent study. We're working on it, buddy. We're working on it. We're going to grave that momentarily as well. Oh, yes. Oh, season's changing. Winter has come, and the game is saving. Ah, look at that. I said we might end up cutting it tonight because we hit the barrier, which was going to be my cap. But we've still almost gone 2 hours here, so should make for a good episode on the rewatch. Anybody checking it out on YouTube later or on the Twitch rewatch? We're going to finish the Baron's place here first, though. Take care of a little bit of... Oh, I don't care. I don't care what kind of doors these are. But we do need to assign them as bedrooms. So let's paint us some new bedrooms. Yes. Paint us some new bedrooms. And assign us some new bedrooms. We'll smooth them out shortly. We'll get to that. We've got priority. Make our Baron happy first. Dwarven children, yep. Dwarven babies, Dwarven children do. A lot of our babies are starting to grow up. We will assign some quarters, but I want to get these new people set up first. It's fish cleaner. Ideally, I'd like to have rooms for all of our dwarves, maybe before we're here. This animal caretaker, oh good, he's married. Married is good. Married means that that's one less person who needs a room. It's fish cleaner. Oops. This presser. This herbalist. Oh, good. You're married. Perfect. This butcher. We're going to give all the adults a room first, and then we're going to start worrying about the Dwarven children. These people are just sleeping wherever because there's a bed available and nobody's been assigned to that room yet. But that's about to change. That ranger. That miller. I'm not saying kids don't need rooms. A lot of the kids have rooms. It's just I want to prioritize the grown-ups. Children are pretty easy overall to keep occupied. Grown-ups will start getting grumpy if they don't have a place to sleep. I mean, kids get grumpy too, but this trapper set up. I think that might be all of the adults. Excuse me. So we're going to start now assigning for the kids. Because those are the kids who will have been here the longest. Let's see, you get a room. And you have crazy wild hair, and that caught my eye, and that alone merits you a room. All right. Who doesn't have a room yet is the next question. We're going to have to carve out some more. And we're going to carve them out up this way, I think. Kind of mapping it out as I go in my brain here. We'll do that. Wish I could have fit another one up here. I think I can, actually. Hold on. No, I can't. I can't. And I like giving my dwarves space. I mean, you can get away with much smaller rooms. The dwarves aren't going to be too upset about it, but I like to give my dwarves a little bit of their own room. No, that's not going to work. Because we're going to turn this way. There, new rooms. Ooh, a masterpiece jet door. Very nice. Hello. Kobolds. What have we here? Cap hoppers. Interesting. Kobolds. Lock the doors. Pull the switch. Don't let them in. Doors are barred. Switch is pulled. I may have accidentally killed a dwarf. This is me cringing. Alright, they're gone. They took off. Because we locked the doors. Pull the lever. Yeah, those kobolds creep out of the hills every now and then. And take a look. But to date, we've always spotted them and we've locked up tight before they had a chance to steal any of our stuff. We're going to need more doors, aren't we? Let's queue some more of those up. Do I have enough beds? I still have some. We're still making rock doors. Let's make another 6 of them. On top of whatever you're already making. We're out of wood. We need to cut some wood. I've got a lot of fruit trees out here still that I'm trying to preserve. There we go. Oak. Oak. Willow. That should give us enough wood for now. And then we will queue up more beds. Don't know why that got suspended. Green zircons. Very nice. Alright, how's your study looking? Still not quite there. Alright. Well, I've got good news, because we're going to do some engraving. Get some engraving done. I really do like the music in this. I did accidentally kill our Fisher Dwarf. Oh no. He was running in through the drawbridge when I put it up, and I think he got smooshed. Oh no. Our first dwarven casualty. first dwarven casualty. No, this is not 1-2. It's because I don't have a door up. All right, so we need to put in a door. Problem is there's no telling where he's gone. I may have atom smashed him by accident. I want to assign some more dwarves here, because we've got some more peasants. And peasants, while they don't have any relevant skills, can be trained up. Which means we are going to need to make some weapons. So we're going to have our master or legendary weaponsmith make some weapons. Steel. Weapons. I think spears, maybe. Forge. Oh, not adamantine spears, though. We don't have any adamantine. Steel spear. There we go. We only need like 5 of them, maybe. You can also make some steel. Oh, shoot. Steel breastplates to the tune of 5. That'll be a good start for now. Has he been found? He's still just missing? So I don't want his ghost to show up. It's our first death. Hello, zombie giant sponge. I accidentally smushed a dwarf with my drawbridge, and I'm trying to give him a proper burial. I don't know if we're going to find his body, and I don't want his ghost to show up. We'll give them a little time to locate it. If they can't, we'll unassign the tomb, and we'll set up a memorial stone. In fact, we'll queue one up. Yeah, he got absolutely destroyed. There were some kobolds who were scoping things out, and I locked up tight because I didn't want them to come in and steal my stuff. And unfortunately, one of my dwarves hit the switch for the drawbridge just as he was crossing it. Yeah, one of my fisher dwarves. Accidents happen. That's what all I'm going to say is that accidents happen. So we'll queue up a slab. Um, we have a ton of diorite. I mean, it really was an accident. It was just bad timing. Or did the dwarf who hit the switch commit murder? Was it premeditated? I don't know. Could have been. Um, yeah, I'm winding down this fort actually because Tisragoth was kind of envisioned as like a little trade outpost. Indeed, it is, in fact, just this little border outpost with the human lands, because I thought, we do trade with the humans, between the humans and the dwarves. So it was never meant to be a mountain home. And we just became a barony. That happened literally at the beginning of this stream. And right after I had said, I think after we become a barony, I'm going to retire this fort and we'll start something new. And then boom, immediately we got named a barony. So we're just kind of finishing up a little bit of busy work before we wrap up. Key amongst them, of course, to build a little manor house for our new baron. How happy is he with it? Still not happy with the study. We just engraved everything. Image of silver barbs. Finely designed image of a feathered tree. Symbol of the violent barricade. Our government. Our site government. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of role play. It's fun to kind of envision the role the fortress has. And it kind of gave me an endpoint. Like, Tisragoth is a metropolis. It's got a population of 158. It's bigger than I had kind of envisioned it being, but I'm happy with it. And this is one of my first forts, too. So, feather tree, a lentil plant, a buckler. We're going to have to do more engraving. Because we're still apparently not happy enough. Let's do some engraving back there. See if maybe that helps out. Suppose we could engrave... Yeah, what the heck? You know what? The entire microline floor. Engrave it all. Up the value. We need rooms as well. We've been trying to get enough rooms for all of the dwarves that keep showing up to this lucrative trading place where someone was just murdered. Someone was just murdered. There are no open cases, though. I was actually going to come and build a dungeon today, and I only managed to get one done. Because we became a barony so quickly. Let's start getting these rooms queued up. Because I have a bunch of dwarven children who are currently sleeping in a dormitory. We need the beds. Let's get some beds going. And then, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to stick with the same world. Just for the continuity sake. We'll stay in this land. But, yeah, after this session, we're going to retire at Tisragoth and we're going to start something new. I don't know what yet. We'll figure that out as we go. Because I've obviously got till next week to figure it out. I like that we made a little bridge here across and then built the banner over here. I feel like that was a nice touch. Got more doors coming. Nope. I'd like for everyone to have a place to sleep by the time we're done. Made him a nice tomb that he's happy with because we literally laid gold on the floor. I might have to do that in his study if he's still not happy. He's finally happy. We've engraved it enough. Founder, Lore Engigzenig, the person who founded Tisragoth became our Baron. I feel like he was the dwarf with the foresight to come and create this trading outpost. It's been a booming trading outpost ever since. He's definitely earned his spot. So we can queue up some more bedrooms here. I'd like for all my dwarves to have a place to lay their head before we call it quits on a Tisragoth. I'd also like to not have it be haunted by the ghost of a dude who just accidentally got atom smashed. Ustuth. I mean, I made him. I assigned him a tomb, but clearly it's not going to do the trick. So, looks like we made the thing we need. Oh, I have a cabinet ready to go. Did I not? I don't have a cabinet for him yet. He needs one. That was the one thing he was missing. I need more beds. I need more beds. We'll put a bed there. Yeah. I mean, he was happy with the bedroom, but clearly he needs a cabinet. I do want to smooth these new rooms out, and I mean, we'll give them more furniture, but I think that's beyond the scope of before I retire the fort. Let's put this slab up. A rock salt slab. Now, how do I engrave it again? I've done this before, but I don't remember how. The Crafts Dwarf's Workshop. Of course! Okay, take that down. Remove it. It's been a while since I've had to... since I have had to do that. Because I haven't had anybody die in a long time. Oh. The Stoneworker's Workshop. Okay. Well, I did queue up a slab. Oh, engrave the memorial slab. Who the heck is Deller Ensib Slob? Oh, you know what? That's a pet. We need Ustuth to be memorialized. There we go. Yeah, that's the KV pup. Somebody's pet. I'm not too worried about the ghost of a pet showing up. Someone has become a dungeon master? What? You already were a dungeon master. Why am I getting notified that you just became a dungeon master? Oh, is it because you're doing double duty? I bet you I have you assigned. I do. Well, you need to be... unassigned from the Pillars of Defending. So let's assign someone else to the Pillars of Defending, because you are our dungeon master. You shouldn't be... Yeah, I have him. I accidentally have him assigned to 2 things. Is the problem? Or do I? You're not the same guy. Wait, hold on. That's a different Shorast. I got confused. I got confused. Yeah, you're right. That's probably what happened. All right, we're doing a little memorial engraving here. Let's, no, don't make rock doors. Engrave the memorial. That needs to be the priority. Human Maceman is visiting, which means he's going to be offering to be a monster slayer. Oh, yeah. Confusion is always inevitable. Okay, we're going to finally get this memorial engraved, and then we won't have to worry about an angry ghost showing up. There we go. Okay. So, we will unassign the tomb, because obviously we're not going to find a corpse. He got smeared across the top of the cavern. Which is a shame. I think he might have been our best fisherman, actually. And we are going to place the memorial slab. And then he will be at least adequately memorialized. And his unquiet spirit will be at peace. After he was possibly murdered? I'm not saying he was definitely murdered, but what happened was pretty cold-blooded. Not gonna lie. Alright. We can assign a couple more dormitories here. Let's do that. So, got so many kids that are just sleeping in basically like the orphanage upstairs. You need a room. You need a room. You need a room. If I could carve out enough rooms for everybody, I'd be happy to call that. Zulban needs a room. Oops. And I accidentally canceled the room. We're looking for Besmer. You need a room. And we just need more doors. We need people to build more doors. Let's get another workshop working on doors for a bit. Make me 10 doors. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So, fun fact, it took me a while to find the caverns because I had accidentally dug right through them. And this cavern goes down 100 Z levels. Like, I haven't even reached the bottom. Like, it's nuts. Just how deep these caverns go. I still haven't found an appropriate way to get down to the bottom. I've been searching. Yeah, it's crazy. Good news is I'm pretty safe, though. Nothing can really get in. Because it'd have to be flying, right? And I haven't encountered anything flying. Or it would have to climb, and, I mean, that's a long way to climb. So I feel pretty safe having a little underground farm over here to help with this. This is supposed to be the next big tavern that I was going to build. But again, it's probably a project that's going to be left behind. Still haven't built those doors. Build me some doors. These rooms were all claimed, right? Yeah, we did that. And there's the captain of the guard's quarters and the dungeon master's quarters over here in our Department of Justice. Our mayor lives upstairs with the rest of the residents. He's over here, his little mansion. This place is pretty boxy. That's one of the reasons why down here I specifically began. Oh no. Oh no, one of our fish dissectors has come into a fey mood. Arab Dumatrolem has been possessed by a fey mood. This is bad timing. I mean, it's good timing. It's fine. I'm trying to retire the fortress. Stop making artifacts. Where have you gone? It's old Iron Hands. Wonder what he's up to. Probably building gauntlets. He likes them. You're not the person. You are. You are the person who's been taken by a fey mood. Have you claimed a workshop? Where are you headed? What do you think you are doing? Did you just claim the mechanics workshop? And some lignite. All right. Hopefully you have everything you need. I'm pretty. I've got a lot of materials just lying around, so I'm not too worried. Presumably she's going to find all of the things she needs. Also, people are pretty happy. I'm very pleased with this. These are kids who don't have rooms. And go play outside and get rained on. All right. What are you doing? Come back. Come back with more stuff. Oh, that's that. Yes, no, I don't need any more monsters. I've got 4 of you already in my and we don't even know how to get into the caverns. They're just living here, freeloading. One of them is an awesome hamster woman, though, so I'll give it that. Some rough green zircons. Had to go a ways to get that. Something has died. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. Oh, this is not the first time this has happened. I neglected to note what stray animals might have been brought with the last migrant wave. That's what the problem is. And I never bothered to put them in my pen. I keep forgetting to do that. That's the second time I've done that. Let's make sure that nothing else is to death. If it's a pet, don't need to worry about it. We've got a stray mule. Get that mule in the pasture, ASAP. Everything else is a pet. Except the 2 crundles. I tamed some crundles because I caught them. And I was like, what are you going to do with a crundle? You're going to tame a crundle. That's what you're going to do. Now they're just kind of like around. Nobody claimed them as a pet. They're just kind of around. But everybody tolerates them. I named the animal trainer Crundle after. That became her nickname. Because she was the Crundle lady. She trained the Crundles. Revealed to the world it could be done. Oh, we're out of doors. Okay. All right. What else have you gathered? Carted off to go and get something. Some lignite, some rough green zircons, some marquise cut braces, some diorite blocks, and some pig leather. Now she is furiously at work. Here at the mechanic workshop. What could she possibly be building in the mechanic workshop? Some artifact gears or a piece, like an artifact piece of a trap? Oh my god. No! The forgotten beast Rubal Orgulagun has come, a great blob of salt, the broad shell, and a bloated body. Beware its deadly spittle. This is disaster bad. Where is the forgotten beast? Take me to it. Oh my Christ. Pardon my language. A 367-year-old forgotten beast. Rubal Drunkenfrothed. This is the first forgotten beast that I've encountered. It has no vision. It is blind. It is a blind blob, shelled blob of salt. With deadly spittle. It has no vision. It is strong but frail. Has good intellect. It is very trusting. Oh. Now, where could it possibly be going? Is it headed up or down? It's headed up, I would assume. So where does this trail lead to? I've never actually found a way to this area because there's a great aquifer in the way that has prevented me from being able to make my way here. So it comes here, but to the best of my knowledge, it doesn't link at all with my fortress. So the question is, am I safe from it? So it first appeared there, and then it started to go up, so it must be going up. Let's keep the camera centered on it for a bit. It is coming up. But again, the question is to where? I don't know where those caverns go. Okay, and it's disappeared off the map now. Or off of where I can follow it. Like, I don't know that it can make it to the surface. I think it might have left the map. Which would be great. That would be awesome. The last thing I need is to be dealing with that problem. I think we're safe. I think we're probably safe from it. I feel like we're safe from it. I don't know where those caverns lead to. I don't think they lead outside. So I think it might have just wandered off. That's the first forgotten beast I've encountered since I started playing the game. That was, a little terrifying, not gonna lie. Still working furiously over here. Didn't need to mobilize my squad. How is my squad? We need to get some more stuff queued up here. Do I not have enough steel? I don't have enough steel. All right. Well, I definitely make some iron. What do I have a lot of that turns into iron? Hematite turns into iron. Magnetite. I think I've got a bunch of magnetite. I think I've got a lot of magnetite. I mean, I could just look. Stones. I've got sandstone. I've got mudstone. Shale, rock salt, limestone, granite. Tons of diorite, gabbro, slate, phyllite, schist, hematite. I've got some hematite. Galena, spherulite, coal, lignite, platinum nuggets, cobalite, tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite. I do have 15 magnetite though. What does the tetrahedrite turn into again? Silver and copper. All right. All right. Arab Dumatrilum, fish dissector, has created Zulban Idad, a lignite mechanism. She offers it to the Violet Barricade. No, I don't need. I mean, there is literally a giant monster nearby, I suppose, but I don't really need that. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Zulban Idad, lignite mechanism. All Craft's dwarf ship is, of course, of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of rectangular diorite cabicons. This object menaces with spikes of lignite, green zircon, prace, and pig leather. All right, a masterwork, artifact quality mechanism. If I was sticking with this with a Tisragoth for longer, I would definitely use it in some sort of masterwork trap, for sure. While we were dealing with all that, surely some more doors were built. We got the memorial slab up. There we go. We're good. A man needs memorializing. Sorry, a dwarven male. Shouldn't say man. It's not a human. We'll get 4 more bedrooms queued up here. More of the kiddos. Who have we got? You need a room. You need a room. You're babies. You don't need rooms. Dwarven babies don't need rooms. Being carried around by their mom the whole time. You need a room. Almost there. I feel like we're almost there. We're almost at our natural end point. All right. Oops. My mouse has been just a little finicky this evening. Might be that the battery is starting to go on it. Either that or the sensitivity is turned way up. My wife does use this computer as well for work from home. It's also our family computer, so I play games on it. But she may have turned up the mouse sensitivity for her own preference. She uses the computer more than I do, so I've never really asked. I have never really asked. Don't want to know. Don't care to know. Dwarven Child, Monum. Great name. We're going to get 2 more rooms over here, and then we're probably going to have to carve out a few more. But I feel like we've almost got everybody. We're almost there. We'll finally have enough rooms for everybody. Dwarven baby doesn't need a room. Z needs a room. I mean, ideally, I'd make them all decent quarters too, but we're not sticking with a Tisragoth beyond tonight. So, Obok, you need a room. All right, who doesn't have a room yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 children need rooms. 13 children need rooms. The rest are babies. So if I carve 13 more rooms, we should be good. So, are we still making beds here? We're out of wood though again. Let's get some more wood. Who's gonna stop us? Elves? Get some willow. I mean, are we really going to use the walnut trees over here? Probably not. God, if I see a giant monster stomping towards us from over here, I'm going to freak out. Nah, I think he took off. I don't think he's coming. I don't believe he's coming back. I was really worried about our drink situation for a while there, too. I'm glad that got sorted out. Would have liked to have maybe made another well down here as well, but whatever. So 13 more rooms. We're going to need more doors as well, then. You've already got 6 in the queue. Let's make that into 12. 13. We'll just do the 13. All right. We've got beds. We've got doors on the way. Let's carve some more rooms. And then we'll be done. Let's start down here. We'll make a few more down here. No, you know what? This is kind of like Kid Town up here now. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up here. So we'll Put a room there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 rooms. 13 rooms for 13 kids. Yeah, of course he became a mechanic. Ooh, masterpiece jet door. Someone's going to have a real nice bedroom door, I tell you what. Probably have some beds ready to go. Had a bed ready to go. All right. All right. As long as nothing else weird happens. We should be coming up to the end. Ugh. No, we don't need more monster hunters right now. Okay, need more doors. How's our bed situation going on here? It is not. All right. Oh, but you are making beds now. Perfect. No, don't. Oh, God. Don't make a wooden barrel right now. I need beds. I need beds, not barrels. Beds, not barrels, as they say. Okay, we've carved out all the rooms we need. We just need to be able to furnish them. We've already furnished one, so let's just get that going right now. Watch, a migrant wave will show. Just as I'm done, I'll be like, yes, finally, and then it'll be like, oh, here comes 20 more people. All right, there was a dwarven child up here that I'd missed on the first pass. Ilroll Lilim Fakad. Congratulations, you now have a room at long last. I like how haphazard this is over here. I think that's very pleasing to the eye. The room's all kind of spread out. Another monster hunter? No, thank you. We're good. Monster hunters, more like freeloaders, am I right? probably not entirely fair. They would absolutely kill monsters if there were monsters to kill. Ooh, some cobalite over here. Someone's making doors, right? Someone's making beds, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're making beds. Alright. In fact, I think we might just have more beds to place now. Well, that's definitely a new bed. Someone's getting a nice bed. One of these kids is getting a real nice bed. Oh, some of them are getting some really nice beds. Just knocking out masterpiece after masterpiece here. My goodness. Alright, we can queue up a couple more because these bedrooms are now ready to go. No, we're going to go from the top of the list. Make sure we haven't missed anybody. Alright. So, you're a baby. You don't need a room. You're babies. You don't need rooms. You're babies. You don't need rooms. You are a child. You need a room. You're a child. You need a room. Babies, child. You need a room. All right. Oh, I feel like we're close. We're so close. We're so close. Maybe I should have queued up more than one workshop to make doors. Maybe that's what the problem. That's what's causing the slowdown. In fact, let's do that. Let's queue up. We'll just have you make 5 doors. Just take a little bit of the pressure off. We'll have all of them making doors. What? Why is there miasma? Why is there miasma? What died? Is it that llama? Because I asked you to move that llama. It is the llama. I told someone to throw that llama away. Dwarves! And now it's stinking up the joint. I told you. That stinky llama actually completely threw off my train of thought. All right, I was going to queue up a couple doors here as well. Doors, but just 5 of them. We'll have some extra. That's fine. I'm happy having some extra doors, honestly. I told you to throw out that stinky llama, and now it's totally smelly in here. Absolutely reeks. Way to go, dwarves. I'm getting ready to retire a Tisragoth and look at the state you've left it in. Smelly. I've been almost going 3 hours, so this is definitely the last leg of things here. As soon as we've got this all taken care of, that will be the end of the night for me. So, got a little bit more to go. But it is getting late, and a Tisragoth is ready for retirement. Unoob, you need a room. Amost needs a room. Uvash needs a room. We've almost got all the doors we need. Now we just need the beds. Who's not making beds? No one's making beds. We're out of beds. I didn't queue up enough beds. Make beds. Make me 6 beds. No, you know what? Make me 8 beds. One, two, three, four. I only needed 5. We'll have a couple extra. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We'll also have all those extra doors for when we need them. There we go. All right. Oh, and then another baby was born. So I didn't have enough mouths to feed already. On that note, our drink is starting to be a bit of a problem again. On get no mall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna have enough. In fact, I might have accidentally counted a baby with the people who needed the rooms. Which means we might need one less. Ooh, getting some rumors. Always nice to get a few rumors. Someone's building those beds, right? Oh, the woodcutter showed up just in the nick of time. You're making a bin. I don't need a bin. I need a bed. I need beds for days. Ah, you made a bin. Make me my beds. Make them now. Hello, what's this? Oh, a mandate has come to an end. He's okay with us trading some, what was it? Crutches again? Or splints? It was something weird. Dwarves, man. Dwarves. Oh, two more. Just need two more beds. All right. Oh, one more. He's literally making it as we speak. There we go. There we go. The final bed is made. The bed has been made. So we'll queue up those two bedrooms and Dastot. Lycott. Season is changing. Big save in here. Waiting for the save. There we go. All right. My work is almost done. Kettle. Get a room. Unib. You get a room. Now, was there one other Dwarven child that I missed? That I had counted, but I accidentally passed over? Or did I accidentally count a Dwarven baby? Kubuk is a baby. Lycott and Toon are both babies. Cog and Olin are both babies. I must have miscounted. Everybody has a room! At long last. At long last. Well, and it's been 3 hours, so that's actually a good place to call it. Thanks for dropping in for a bit there, Zombie Giant Sponge. It is late, I'm tired. So I think that's where we're going to call it, and that is where we are going to end it. So I'm going to do one big hard save. We're going to call this a Tiz Regoth retirement save. We're going to do a big hard save, and then we're going to officially retire a Tiz Regoth tonight. This is it. This is the end for a Tiz Regoth. Our little trading outpost has blossomed into thriving Dwarven metropolis. We went from having just an expedition leader to electing a mayor, to assigning several nobles, to getting a baron and having him take his place in his fancy new home, a worthy home for a worthy man who founded this little trading post out on the edge of the Silvery Armory's territory, which has now flourished into a major Dwarven metropolis, a thriving trade city. Perhaps a little cramped, but we're still figuring things out. So let's take one last look at a Tiz Regoth. before we retire it. The original entryway here into the little farming area that we built. Our trading post, which we recently moved over here into a more defensible position where we could get wagons in. Down to our first barracks area, and eventually our indoor paddock and our little training area. Down another couple levels, we got our first guild hall set up over here. We never really did do much with the guilds, unfortunately. Our main tomb and our original temple area. Into our first living area, where our mayor also has his little place, our initial crafting area, our little hospital, our thriving tavern with several artifacts on display, little dining area for our dwarves there, our well, and then down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go to our expedition launch area, which became our initial smelter. We went down looking for the caves, and eventually we accidentally finally found them because we were digging right through the middle of them. And that's where we decided to settle in another area. Our really sweet looking temple to the Tenebrous Rabbit, god of festivals and cheer. The coolest god in our pantheon, with his jade statue and this artifact musical instrument that was created in his honor. To our new living quarters down here, our Baron's new quarters. The tavern that we were trying to build down here, our Department of Justice, and of course our lower crafting area. And that is Atisragoth. And that is the story of Atisragoth. And with that, we retire. Save the world. And return to the title menu. We'll let that save properly. Dwarf Fortress, I've discovered, is a little finicky when you try to do anything while it's saving. It may crash the game. So hands off. We'll let it do its business. And now it's done. So thank you so much once again for dropping in, for watching live. Thank you if you popped in to watch this later on either the Twitch replay or on YouTube. It's been fun. It's been a good time here building out Atisragoth, but this is the end. I'm hands off Atisragoth from now on. So we're next time I play Dwarf Fortress, we'll definitely start a new embark. I think in the same world as Atisragoth, though. We'll keep the continuity going, but we will launch a new embark and try something new. So thanks so much for tuning in again tonight, and you have yourself a good evening, and we'll see you again, presumably, in a week. All right. So